Disney. Always a disappointment. Readers, this wasn't initially going to be the story for this week's Readus Reacts. In actuality, this story was initially slated to be on this past Sunday's What I Miss, until I realized that I needed to be a cat that had to be killed by curiosity. And that says a lot, because I am not a cat person at all. Not only am I allergic, but I just don't like cats. Which is tragic, because at least 75% of my past, present, and future crushes, I'm pretty sure, own a fucking cat. It's a curse. The news story in question is the one surrounding the fact that Jordan Peele took his ass down to Disney and pitched his idea for a live-action Gargoyles movie, also known as doing the Lord's work. Now I say that because given the type of creative that Jordan Peele is, I wouldn't mind seeing what he had in store for a Gargoyles movie, being a fan of both Gargoyles and Jordan Peele. I will admit, however, I got into Gargoyles pretty late. Like, really late. Like, they were airing the reruns on Disney XD back when it was tuned Disney late. I was late. But as you can imagine, when it came to the pitch, I say that because when it comes to this specific scenario, Disney is at a point where they don't necessarily want to tell Jordan Peele flat out no. But you can just tell that Disney just really don't want to make this movie. According to Richard Rushfield of The Angler, who says that Disney's current strategy in handling this is to pretty much bank on the hopes that after Jordan Peele's next movie, Us, is released, that he just moves on to another project and completely forgets that he made the pitch in the first place. So pretty much every scenario I've been in when I hope my friends don't immediately remember that I owe them $20. Got it! Now you may be wondering why Disney is so apprehensive to give an Academy Award-winning director the reins on an IP that still has a very strong cult following. Especially when they're so liberal on spending all this money on all of these live-action adaptations on all of these animated movies in their Disney vault, with only half of them being good. As far as I've seen, the only one that made a semi-valid point in what is Disney's decision-making process regarding the situation is John Rocha of Collider News.
It's that kind of thing, and I think they respect Jordan Peele a lot. I just think at the end of the day, they don't see the dollar signs because Gargoyles is not an overwhelmingly popular animated series that they normally would with others.
But that raises another question. Why isn't that the case? As I stated earlier, Gargoyles has a huge cult following, so the audience is definitely there. Some would argue that's the reason why Tron Legacy got made, because of the combination of the original's cult following and the resurgence it had when it became a level in Kingdom Hearts 2. There's also the fact that this isn't the first time Disney entertained the idea of a live-action Gargoyles movie. There were numerous attempts to make one through Touchstone Pictures. The closest we got to one actually happening had a summer of 1999 release date. But the main reasons why the show was canceled, according to co-creator Greg Wiseman, according to a very lengthy post that he posted back on the internet in 1997, was because of the quality of the final season, aka the Goliath Chronicles, management, the inevitable death of Disney Afternoon, resources, and more importantly, the expectations. I'll link the entire section in the description box below in case anybody feels like reading the entire thing. But it looks like the reason why Disney is hesitant on making this movie, even with somebody as successful as Jordan Peele behind it, is the reason why the show was canceled in the first place. And that's because they just don't have that much faith in the franchise anymore. Now, some would argue that considering all the decisions Disney made with their most recent movies, that this is a dumbass decision, and I'm inclined to agree. I would also like to add that how they're going about not saying no when they clearly want to say no is trash and a half. And I'm absolutely sure that this isn't the first time Disney actually did something like this. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if movie studios in general practice this habit. Which is why I personally hope that after Jordan Peele finishes Us, that the Disney execs just get that hot ass knock on their door, and then Jordan Peele just opens it up, peeks his head in, smiles, and just go, oh, you bitches thought I forgot. Oh no, I still want to make this movie. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna say no? Y'all gonna say no to me? Y'all ain't gonna say no to me. But I digress, readers. Your homework assignment for the day. Write in the comment section below whether or not you'd want to see a live-action Gargoyles movie, Jordan Peele directed or otherwise. If you want to help support the channel, you can purchase official merchandise by clicking the card at the end of the video or in the link in the description down below. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and every other Friday. But until then, this is Readus 101. Class dismissed.